Michael, Sparkling Dragon, that was a nice win first up. How's he come out of that race?
Yeah, he's come out of it well. He just had a quiet week afterwards and then started up work again a couple of weeks ago, but I think he's come on well.
Have you been happy with his work?
I have, yeah. He put in a nice piece of work here last Saturday and then just worked on his own on Wednesday, and you know, I was pretty happy with him, and Carol, who rode him, was happy too.
He's a son of O'Reilly. He's stepping up to 1400 metres. Is he going to be even better over this distance?
Oh, it's hard to say. I mean, I think he's made good natural improvement just from the race experience. We've drawn a nice gate, so I think the 1400 shouldn't be an issue for him. There's a couple of nice horses in there, obviously one that's claimed away from him, but yeah, I think if he can get the right run, I think the 14 should suit.
And you mentioned that nice gate. Last time from a wide draw you were forced to go forward. Ideally now from gate 3, where would you like to have him? Yeah,
I'd leave it to Sam to see how the race pans out, but he certainly doesn't have to lead. That was, as you say, from a wide gate the other day we were kind of forced to. But I think he's a reasonably versatile young horse, where if he was left in front it wouldn't probably matter too much, but if he had the option of taking a sit, then he could.
WILLIE Karis is a horse who's got a really good record on the all-weather surface. You've ridden him in his last couple of runs. How do you feel he's going?
Yeah, he got pretty well on the all-weather. His last few runs he's been running very good. He's been coming home pretty late, but at least he's finishing off with a very good finish.
Is that the way you've got to ride him, just to bring him in with his run late?
Yes, he doesn't have too much speed from the start, so you have to leave him, let him feel comfortable, and then he likes to make that last run. Sometimes he can get lucky, he can get there on time, but normally that you need a good pace on, and you need everything to go his way, but that's his style of racing.
He's had 2 runs. He's also had a barrier trial recently. Fitness-wise, is he at 100%?
Yep, Paul has a trial in between, and I think that's very good. At least he'll go to the races a bit fresh, so I'll be looking forward to ride him again.
Spicy KAKA, Tommy, racing well, but the draw looks awkward for Sunday.
Yeah, it does. He's had the help of some good draws of late, and he's been able to put himself in a nice position beyond the speed, and it's been very competitive. But obviously, drawing out wide, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult, because he can get on the chewy a little bit, and we just got to get him to switch off. It's always the main thing with him, and as I said, it makes it a little bit hard for him out there. But he's in great form and couldn't be any happy with the way he's going. So we'll just have to see how the race pans out.
Coming back to 1650, is that in his favour?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he probably goes a little bit keen for 1800 and probably just doesn't see the trip out. So the 1650 will suit him perfectly, and if he gets a nice run, he'll have every chance.
Pavlovsky, Tommy, is a horse who's run some good races on the turf this season, but onto the dirt, does he get his chance?
Yeah, look, he's just a horse that hasn't drawn a gate all season. He's been very unlucky there. He's always he's been made to do work, and he's been beaten by some very good horses over the last few starts, and he's back on the dirt, which I think he probably enjoys a little bit more than the turf. There's not a great difference. He's been very competitive this preparation, and he's a horse that deserves another win. As I said, he's had to do it tough a lot this season, so it'd be nice if he could get one back.
Fabulous One looks like he'll go forward and set a decent pace, might stretch them out. Would that help your chances to slot in somewhere? Yeah, it would. Look, quick pace always helps my bloke. He's tough. He seems to be able to do that work in the early stages, and still strong at the end of his races. So, if he runs along, it definitely won't hinder my chances at all. Super Hoppy, Karis, you ride him on Sunday, but you've also had a bit to do with Alkari, who lines up in the same race. Did you decide to go with Super Hoppy here, though?
Yeah, I was booked on Super Hoppy after I rode him the last time. Of course, he's an improving horse, and even Alkari, nice little horse. He's still young, but he's got a bright future. But I stick with Super Hoppy because I was confirmed on him first, and he's a lovely horse actually. He's just getting better on time. Last time he maybe hit the front too early, and just the greenness got him beat. So going to 1400 now should be much better for him. Should relax more and have a nice finish.